Above anything else, this is an unimaginable tragedy for Jessie and Luke's families. Have you, the Premier, other members of the government reached out to them?
Oh, look, I can't imagine what it would be like for the families. As you say, it is just such a tragedy. And we know that the Police Commissioner spoke to them first and have certainly had those conversations with them, which must have been incredibly difficult. As I say, it's unimaginable. But the Police Commissioner said about making sure that the boys were found for the families, and yesterday, of course, we now know that that happened. And as difficult as it is also important for those families to be able to be with the boys, which we understand that that is happening, and also to be able to bring them home and to say their goodbyes to them respectfully.
Yeah, just cannot imagine the grief they're going through at the moment. Is there, Minister, anything else you can tell us about further leads, further developments in the investigation overnight?
Well, we know that at first light, those detectives were going to be down there again at the site, collecting further evidence. As we know, this is still very much a live investigation, and the police will gather all the evidence that they need to ensure that they have a full brief going forward into what will then be obviously the court case. But, you know, I can't thank the New South Wales Police and Danny Doherty from Homicide and his team. They have worked around the clock to make sure that they found the bodies of both Jessie and Luke, and as we know, yesterday they did that.
Do you have full confidence in Police Commissioner Karen Webb?
Karen Webb has got the toughest job in Australia. She is one of the most senior public servants, and she works tirelessly doing her job. She has a huge workforce and deals with some of the toughest things on a daily basis. She has my full confidence.
What did you make of her yesterday in that media conference, saying that she was, quote unquote, very grateful to the accused for providing information that led to the discovery of Jessie and Luke's bodies?
Oh, well, I thought that Karen had said that she was very grateful for the work that the detectives had done.
No. It's important to be clear about the facts here. She said she was very grateful to the accused.
Oh, well, look, that wasn't my understanding. She's very grateful for the work that the detectives have done, and they have done a great job. You know, we saw one of those detectives, Sasha, on the TV yesterday. You know, she described to us how they were so frustrated the day before, but they refused to give up, and they went back down there again the next day, and that's when they were able to find the bodies. Look, the Police Commissioner, of course, is so grateful to her workforce for the work that they do, because they are incredibly dedicated.
Oh, yes, I understand she is, but I'm going to read you the direct quote because facts matter here. This is Karen Webb yesterday. I'd like to say that also this information did come with the assistance of the accused, for which we are very grateful, and I'm sure the family is very grateful. What did you make of the Police Minister saying she was very grateful to the accused?
Well, as I say, I mean, of course she's not grateful to a murderer, an alleged murderer. You know, she's grateful for the work that her team.
But she said she was. And then my question is, I mean, what do you think of the language she's using here at the moment?
Oh, well, look, again, you know, one of the toughest jobs in this country, and she does it very, very well. And I think that, you know, on the back of the great work that had just been done, that is what we should be thankful about as a community. She's ensuring that our community, or that the police in our state are doing the job that they have to do, and that is keeping our streets safe and ensuring that, you know, in situations like this, which is incredibly tragic, that there is a result for the family.
Yeah, the reason I'm asking these questions is that she's made a few what many would see as missteps over the last few days. She initially described the alleged murders as a crime of passion, for which she has apologised, or apologised if people took offence. She has said the alleged murders were just one of 7 murders recently, and she invoked the lyrics of Taylor Swift in taking on her detractors. It seems to many that every time Karen Webb, the Police Commissioner, opens her mouth at the moment, she seems to insert a foot into it.
Oh, well, look, I see Karen in a very different light. I see Karen out with families and having to have those tough conversations with family, out with stakeholders, talking about policing and how they can police better in New South Wales, amongst the troops down at police stations right around the state, mentoring them and giving them encouragement and ensuring that, they can have a really prosperous career in the New South Wales Police Force. Like, this is a woman who has, incredibly hard job. As I say, it's the toughest job in this country, huge workforce. She sees things and the police see things that we would never want to see on a daily basis. If we're going to turn this conversation into a few words, then, quite frankly, I'm just thankful for the work that those detectives have done. Not just the detectives, the forensics, we've had the rescue squad down there. I mean, the breadth of skills within the New South Wales Police Force are extraordinary, and they do that job so well, led by Karen Webb.
Everybody's grateful for the work the detectives do. There were questions about the leadership of the force. Now, I just want to take to you about this decision overnight by the AFP, the Federal Police, not to take part in the Mardi Gras parade, saying they understand at the moment many in the community have different feelings about the blue uniform. What do you make of that decision by the AFP?
Well, we are in discussions with the Mardi Gras board, and yesterday we had some very respectful conversations, and there was certainly very good will at the table. I won't speak on behalf of the AFP, but what I will say is we'll continue to have those conversations with the board today. Okay,
are you confident a compromise can be reached involving the New South Wales Police Force taking part in the parade?
Well, as I say, they were very respectful conversations yesterday, and they will continue today. The board did ask us to keep those conversations confidential, and I will honour that, but we will continue those today.